if you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Stella and I paint and draw my own tarot cards. I have an extra 30 oracle cards which I've also drawn myself or created myself. So the question we're going to do tonight is, what will it be like when you see each other again? What's it going to be like between the two of you when you see each other again? So we've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. That's pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay, let's go to everybody that's picked pile 1. So what's it going to be like? The question is, what's it going to be like when you see each other again? What's it going to be like when you see each other again? So I'm very excited to do this question. What's it going to be like? We'll also maybe find out where it's going to happen as well. So sometimes that might come up, and occasionally when. It's a little bit more difficult in tarot to say when, but it's possible. Okay, so this is for pile 1. What's it going to be like when they see each other again, please? What's it going to be like when they see each other again, please? What's it going to be like when they see each other again, please? Okay, let's have a look. Oh my goodness, can I see crying there? Oh my goodness. I feel emotional already before we've even started. Okay, so let's put these cards out. So just as I'm putting these cards out, I just want to say that I do a lot of personal readings. I absolutely love doing the personal readings. I have clients who come back to me many, many times, excuse me, and have been with me since the beginning. So, you know, I find that just a really positive thing, and you can check out the comments on Etsy. So let's have a look at this. What's it going to be like when you see each other again? Oh my God, I'm so excited to do this for you. Let's have a look though, see what's going to happen. Right, if you don't mind, I'm just going to turn it this way a little bit, just for a few seconds. Just bear with me. Right, okay, I've got it. Okay. So when you see each other again, your special person is going to be in a very, or they're going to come across, put it that way, they're going to come across as very logical, unemotional. Okay. And they might sort of try and portray that everything's great in their life and they're fine without you, and basically they're so successful and work's going great and everything's going great for them. All right. Now what I am seeing, which is quite curious, you might see each other again when you meet up again in a group of people. So it could be a work scenario, could be in a big friendship circle. I do get the feeling for some of you, there's going to be a lot of people around and a lot of people watching. Okay? A lot of nosy people waiting to see what's going to happen. So he's going to, switch up the genders as you need, but I'm looking at the king, so that made me say he. But they're going to come in with quite masculine energy, and they're going to come in as maybe with some conflict. Okay, maybe with some conflict. And I can see one almighty storm brewing between the two of you here, right in the middle here. Okay, and there could be tears. He could upset you. He could upset you. Definitely. But what is underlying in this connection is that there are true emotions here, because you can't have this big storm without it. That is the, what's the word? That's the momentum for the storm anyway. Look at this. Look at these emotions. For some of you, there's a very big cultural difference, very big lifestyle difference here. Okay, which I feel like when you meet, you're really going to feel it, and that could be quite upsetting. And you're going to think something like, it can never work out anyway because we're so different. But that's not true, okay? But you're just going to feel it because of your emotions. It's going to be quite emotional. And because of this storm and because of this 5 of Wands, I mean, you're going to feel alive, baby. I mean, that's for sure, okay? But it's maybe not the sort of energy that you want. There could be words spoken here. Let me just have a look. There could be words spoken here. Let's have a look. Let me just see if there's any words spoken here. Is there any words spoken here? Any conflict? Oh my God. The passion between you two is off the chart. That's why all hell is letting loose. You're actually going to have a tower moment, you two. Because I made this card, this 2 of Wands doesn't exist in the tarot, okay? And this is about the hot attraction. Did I say hot enough times? This is the hot attraction between you two. So much so, when you come together, you just actually rip each other's lives apart. Or rip each other's, no, I don't want to say rip each other's lives apart. You dismantle each other's lives. So say like they're going along and like, oh, I'm so successful and I'm so happy and, you know, life's going good and I don't really need her and all the rest of it. And you're like, hey, I'm doing really good. I'm going to the gym, I'm working out. I've got my friends, got new outfits. I don't know why I said those shallow things, but that's the sort of things that we think we're doing well. And you see each other and oh boy, you're just going to have a massive tower moment, both of you. Now, I think I know why you're going to have a tower moment, all right, because there's hot attraction. But let me just see, right, why are they having a tower moment? Why are they having a tower moment? Yeah, because the truth is, right, I was going to say, look, you're having a tower moment because you love each other, right? But the tarot cards want to say something else. You're going to have a tower moment because you really, really feel that divide between the two of you, right? And you really both feel like you've been in a battle with each other. And it's just so painful for both of you, right? I feel for some of you, this has been going on for some time, okay? There's this big divide between you and you both feel lonely. And you both feel isolated and you both miss each other and you both are that wonderful light in the darkness to each other, okay? You miss each other, okay? Let me just see what's going to be said. Well, it's only 8 minutes and we've got like a whole movie there. Let's see what's going to be said. What's going to be said, please? What's going to be said, please? What's going to be said? Ooh, wow, we've got a lot of wand energy. We've got the 6 of Wands, we've got the 5 of Wands, we've got the 9 of Wands, we've got the 2 of Wands. So what it means is that it's quite an exciting event. It's not dull. It's not like a hi, how are you? Yeah, fine, thanks. Okay, nice to see you, bye. No. It's not that. You're going to feel fire. You're going to feel passion. You're going to feel instability. You're going to feel immense attraction. You're going to feel love. You're going to feel hate. You're going to feel anger. You're going to feel loss. You're going to feel everything. But what's actually going to be said, they are going to tell you or relay in some way, which is going to make you really happy, is that they regret their actions or losing you, and they often think about you and the beautiful times you had together. Tell me more. I don't want to put this reading down. Okay, so what causes the argument? What causes the fire? What causes the tension? What causes the storm? What causes the storm then? What causes the storm? Someone got a sharp tongue. What causes the storm? Just bear with me a second. Got some weird cards here. What causes the storm? I feel like when you bump into each other, for some of you, as I said, it could be work orientated, and they're focused on their work when you bump into each other. Now, work for different people is very different. It's not always in a workplace environment, and I feel like they've got to go somewhere, and they're focused on that. And I think it annoys you because they're not willing to hang around very long, okay? For others, there's just this sense of you two going off in different directions, and it's very painful. But also that this person seems more, your special person seems more interested in their finances or in their routine. Yeah. Their finances or their routine, they're doing something which annoys you because I feel like they don't have time for you when you bump into them. Okay, so it could be brief, but not so brief that it doesn't cause a tower moment. Okay, so or there are people around, and this is maybe why, but I feel like maybe they're in a routine, they're going somewhere, doing something, or they have to be somewhere, and it's very annoying. There could, for some of you, be a discussion about a car here, which might cause the argument, okay? Or there could be also an argument about money here, okay? Something about money that really annoys you, both, possibly. Tell me what happens after this meeting. Let's see what happens after this meeting. Let's see if there's any changes. Ooh, that's strange because I put all these cards upright and now they've come out upside down. Okay. I feel like after you've met this meeting, okay, this meeting. I said this meeting and looked for another word and said this meeting. After you bump into each other, whatever you do, I'll find out in a second. Whatever. Sorry, I'll find out in a second how it happened. I feel like you guys are going to be in a state of confusion, both of you, and possibly that you find it very difficult after this meeting to kind of recreate or revisit those magical times together. Right, okay. So one of you is going to find it very difficult to really jump into that sort of fantasy world where maybe you've been thinking about magical times together. And the other one of you is really thinking how much that you can't be a hidden aspect in their life. All right, so there's blocks after you meet. I just want to see how you meet, whether it's I'll just see if the cards can tell me whether it's you bump into each other or whether it's planned. Is it planned or bump into each other? Let's have a look. Is it planned or do you just bump into each other? Oh my lord, oh my lord. Wow. It's planned. Right, so something's going to happen with you guys where We've got the Knight of Cups here. So Knight of Cups is all about planning. It's all about planning. And with quite a lot of ceremony. So it's a little bit confusing because, as I said, there seems to be people around. So I felt like some of you will meet in groups of people and it's going to be a little bit chaotic and stuff like that. So as possible, but as I said, they seem to be distracted because they need to do something, okay, or go somewhere. So they seem distracted. But in another sense, they've meticulously planned it, okay. That's what I'm feeling, that they've meticulously planned it. And possibly their planning and you wanted to give birth to it, to make it a reality, has brought this situation together. There's a lot of earth energy here, which means that it is, for most of you, it is a 3D physical meet. It's not online, it's not through Skype or WhatsApp or whatever. It's literally when you see each other. And I do feel, where you're concerned, that, you know, you are trying to look your best for this meetup. Okay, it doesn't seem impromptu at all. I feel like you've put some effort into this. But what I'm also seeing here, the reason for the meetup, which you might quite like, is the fact that for some of you, this person is younger. For some, not all, okay, but has a younger energy at least, okay, than yourself. For some of you, they're just downright immature. But I think what's really important here is, I hate to say it, but some of you are pregnant, okay. This might be the reason for the meetup, okay, not for all. But I think the really important aspect here is that this person holds you, has a lot of admiration for you. Not just admiration, they think that you're a goddess, seriously. They think you're marriage material, so don't forget that. But there does seem to be a plan to meet up here, okay? I think this person really looks up to you, even if you feel they don't, even if they act like an idiot here, okay? I'm just wondering how this is going to come about. How's it going to come about, please? So we know it's going to be planned. I feel like it's more in their direction than yours. You're very happy to give birth to this idea that is presented to you. Oh my God. For some of you, it is a third party situation. It could be, I have to say it, for some of you, it's a sex meetup. It really is, okay? It really, really is for some of you. I can't not see that. But for others, it's a third party situation. It kind of ignites your base chakra here. That one of you has made a very firm decision to come forward. I feel it's them, especially with this Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. They've been thinking about it and they've made the decision. And then we've got this lovely Wheel of Fortune, because what it means is that for them, it came to an end of a cycle and they were ready to start a new cycle with you. And they're doing it because they feel like it's going to work out really, 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 really well. Okay. So, this is quite a long reading. I don't know if I'm going to do extended tonight. I'll see. Let's just have a little, because it ends up that you feel quite confused. So let's just jump a little bit forward after this meeting. Okay. This meet up, and see how things pan out, and then I'll decide if I'm going to do an extended, just based on the time that I've got. Okay. So there's no two ways about it. You guys, that you're just whole for each other. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. And I think the confusion and the blocks after you initially meet, because you just feel that divide between you, you're having tower moments, you know, it's all over the place, you know, and it's all over the place, as I said, because you're two people that really think a lot for each other, but for some reason you can't really express it. That's what it feels like. And you will continue with that sense of loss afterwards, but there will come a change. There will be some lovely soft words. There will be like music to your ears, and there will be a real show of passion and desire for you in the right context as well. Here, in the right context. Let me just pop that up. See here. This is passion and desire, but with romance. Still base chakra, right? It's not that. It's romantic. And a real sense of your beauty and things like that. So it does look like there will be a change coming out of that. As I said, I'm not sure whether I'm doing extended, but that's what it's going to be like when you meet up. And that is going to be the outcome as well. So that was quite an amazing read. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. Please, do leave a comment, like and subscribe. That would be wonderful. And do jump onto my Etsy and just have a look at the private readings. Thank you so much. And it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao. Okay, so this is for everyone that picked pile 2, and the question tonight is, what will it be like when you meet up again? What will it be like when you see each other again? What will it be like when you see each other again, when you meet each other again? So let's have a look. So I'm very excited to do this reading for you. And as I said, if you haven't been to my channel before, I paint and draw my tarot cards and my oracle cards. And I do a lot of readings, a lot of private readings, which I absolutely love doing. So let's have a look for you. So what's it going to be like when pile 2 meets up with their special person? What's it going to be like when pile 2 meets up with their special person? Let's have a look. Oh my God, look at that. Okay. So let's just lay these out. So what I'm seeing here, I feel a lot of romance here. A little bit of confusion, but a lot of romance. And I'm sure you can't not see this beautiful proposal card right in the middle here. Okay. So what I see here is when you meet up, I think both of you will potentially keep your emotions to yourself. And I almost want to say, no, don't be like that, you know, express your emotions. But I can see that you're sort of maybe keeping your emotions to yourself here. And I feel like maybe you're very unsure of each other as well here. And you maybe don't know what you're going to get from them. And they don't maybe know what they're going to get from you, you know, like you're a bit kind of like stand back. I'm not sure how they're going to react sort of thing. And I don't feel like you don't really know what the other person is thinking. You're in a little bit of confusion. This is maybe why you're keeping your emotions to yourselves, okay? Because you don't know if that other person loves you, and you don't know if that other person hates you. You're not really sure where you are with this. However, what's going to come through in this meeting is that it appears that either you were engaged, or you were up to that level of engagement, or you had a level of connection that would sort of suggest that that could have been a possibility for you. Okay, and that out of this meeting there will come a recognition. This is twice this card has come out. You will come away more clear from this meetup that there's feelings here. So initially, like, although you're not sure and maybe both don't want to say too much, that definitely will become clear. And there's also this card here with the Ace of Wands. And although I think that you're both trying to keep it under wraps, it's almost like it spills over with this lovely secret card and the wave coming over. I think that you two won't be able to deny your passion for each other. And when I say passion for each other, it's not just lust. It seems more than that. It seems a lot more than that. There's real desire here for each other. Not just desire to sleep together, but real desire to connect and to be with each other. You know, just what we're all looking for and we all want. Okay, so I do see quite a nice energy here overall. I see quite a calm energy here. It's got a nice kind of romantic vibe here, definitely. So let me just see in what sort of scenario you're going to meet, whether you're going to bump into each other or whether you're going to be a planned meet up. How will they meet? Oh my God, we've got a story running through today. This is right. This is a planned meet-up. This is planned. Now, unlike pile one, this is your special person is planning to meet up with you. And I know it's a bit weird, right? But for some of you, you're going to meet up in a church or by a cemetery, okay? Which can be quite romantic, depending, okay? Yeah. Or they're planning to meet you, all right, for some of you, they're planning to meet you when they're on holiday. This is what they're planning, when they've got a holiday, when they've got some free time. But I feel like they want to meet you away from the crowds, away, somewhere quiet, somewhere secret, somewhere where maybe they're taking time out, or somewhere, or a place where it's associated with a holiday. Okay. It's away, it's quiet, like tomb-like, you know? Quite pretty, could be in a church or something like that. I'm sort of getting for some of you like these lovely pictures, because I mean, I've stayed in many places and lived in many towns and villages, and some churches and their graveyards are absolutely stunning, aren't they? And they've got like wild flowers growing and things like that, and the sort of place you can go for a picnic, you know, if it's a beautiful day. And I feel like when you meet up, there's only a small window of opportunity here with the the Page of Pentacles. I feel this is a very gentle offering that they're giving, and there's just this lovely gentle energy around this meetup. And yeah, I just feel like maybe, like, although you don't know what you're going to get, you know, you're not sure about each other, there is an overall lovely, gentle meetup. And it's funny that you've picked the scales, which is a lovely balanced harmony here. So it's very nice. I feel like it's a very feel-good factor here. But I do feel like there's only a small window of opportunity in which you can meet for some reason. Okay. Because we've got the Page of Pentacles, not the Ace. And the Page is kind of a lesser sort of meet up, as it were. Sorry, it's a lesser opportunity. Okay. So let me see what's said during this meeting. Let's see what's said. We can see some things are going to come out already because there seems to be this nostalgia coming out and that sort of thing. But let's just see if there's anything else. Is there anything else being said with this meetup? Oh my Lord, that's quite interesting. So, did I say? So, although I do feel it's planned, I do feel maybe they're planning, but you might not realize it's planned. Okay? They might know where you go, what time you go, places and things like that. That's what I'm sort of feeling. Now, what's going to be said? Wow, I mean, I said it was a romantic vibe. This is so romantic. There's going to be a lot of beautiful things expressed here. Okay, we've got the Lovers card matched with the Lily Pond card. I mean, oh my goodness me. Right, these are words of beauty. These are words of love. Now, the people obviously speak their love languages in very different ways, but you're going to come away from this meeting or this meetup or this whatever it is without any doubt that this person loves you, wants to make love to you, and that you make them feel amazing. Okay, and maybe you're going to get an opportunity to express your emotions as well here. Now, unlike pile 1, which I felt was very much in the 3D meetup, this you may not physically meet, but nonetheless it is planned. For some of you, it could be online and that sort of thing. Okay. And what is going to be spoken about is one of you has a very leadership quality in this connection, very strong leadership quality, and it could be a combination of the two. I just feel like there's going to be some expression that despite their power or their leadership, you know, like I said, it could be you, despite their strength, basically, and that the fact that you're their wish fulfillment or they're your wish fulfillment here, and despite the Lovers and the Lily Pond and everything like that, there's some reason why you can't be together here. Let me just have a look. So that will be expressed. Why can't they be together? Why can't they be together? Well, the reason is it's something to do with the very painful ending that many of you had, okay, which is possibly causing a block to you guys just now. And we've got the Page of Cups here as well. Let me just tune into the pages a minute. I just want to pick up on something that I came across the other day. Just bear with me a second. It might just take a minute, okay? Yeah, there could be, this is kind of weird because in one way, this is very romantic. This is very loving. It's very balanced. It's very, I want to meet you somewhere quiet and express these beautiful emotions. But there's some reasons why there's a block to you being together. Some of you have had a painful ending for whatever reason. But there's something about these pages, there's a kind of like a stepping back, you know, like not a really, really hard push forward. And I feel like some of you guys will get a lot of healing from this, but I feel overall as a couple you're not going to receive the healing that you want, because there's some sort of obstacle between you. Some of you, this person could be married, they could be a father and have responsibilities, that's for certain, or in a committed relationship. And I also feel like some, like, I know this doesn't make any sense, but it's almost like for some of you, you can't be together because you're from different worlds. I know that sounds weird, but you're just like from different worlds, and it just doesn't fit together, which is a bit weird, because I'm just sort of like, well, you can overcome anything. Can you explain a little bit further? So there's something I'm not quite seeing here between the two of you, but it's a good meet-up. Okay, let me just have a look. Oh, we've got the tree. I thought I'd put the tree aside. I was going to take this out, but it's a good one. There's definitely a desire for commitment here, I feel. And if you can't commit for whatever reason, like if you can't get married, if you can't have a relationship that's out in the open for whatever reason, there's definitely a energy here for long-term commitment. Definitely, definitely, definitely. So we've gone from this little opportunity expanding out into a bigger opportunity. So it's very, very positive. And there's something I wanted to ask here for you. What was it down here? I hadn't asked. So I feel like this person has planned this here, but you might not be aware of it. I just want to find out a little bit more about the planning. Tell me more about the planning, please. Tell me more about the planning. Got a lot of page cards here. We nearly got all the 4 elements here, all the 4 elements. I quite like it when all the pages come together, because I can see it like gifts from the universe, like small gifts, you know, coming to you, which is really, really beautiful. But they are gifts where there's uncertainty. But nonetheless, the person is coming in with a nice balance. Now, which one's missing here? We've got the cup, the wands, and the pentacles. Ah, it's good. So the only one that isn't here is the sword, which is good, because the sword is more out of conflict. So they're not coming with the sword, but they seem to have a message or a desire to show you these aspects of themselves. The desire to have something in the physical world, or the desire to have a new opportunity with you. Okay, even if it starts very small, the desire to have desire and to show desire with you, and also the cup of love. But it's the page, so it's a small. These are small tokens. Okay, but their passion behind it is very, 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 very strong. So, I'm not sure whether I'm going to do extended. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look and see what transpires after. So we can see that there's an opportunity, a desire for an opportunity, a desire for some sort of commitment. It looks like something more solid here. Okay, but twice I'm seeing that there's the stability in themselves, in your special person, is very, very strong. But it feels like they can't give that stability to you. I feel like they're giving you everything else but for some of you that might be enough. So what happens after this meeting? How does the relationship or the connection continue afterwards? Let's have a look here. Oh my goodness, you guys, you're so in love. Now, this is really interesting. Really, 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 really interesting. Please leave me a comment. Now, you're getting the Two of Cups here. This is a love card. Oh my goodness. You had the proposal card there. Okay. You've got the Knight of Cups down here. You've got another cup card here. You've got the Lovers over here. You've got the Emperor in reverse, but the Emperor is very strong. It can mean marriage, okay? So you're as near as damn it. Okay? So got this lovely Two of Cups, and then we've got this beautiful giving and taking card, this generosity. Then we've got these lovely love letters, like things that have been written in your heart that you want to express to each other. This is just beautiful. What's happened to you guys? For those that were split up, what's happened? Because this is just absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got this lovely sanctuary, very similar to this card here. There will be a place where you two are going to squirrel away. Could be, as I said, I sort of get, for some people, it's kind of like a holiday, or it's a place of healing, it's a place of rest, it's a place of getting away from the rat race. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. This is a beautiful reading. Beautiful, beautiful reading. So love will blossom here. Love will blossom. So I'm really happy to do that reading for you. So do like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Do jump onto Etsy and check out my readings there. My price is there for private readings. Okay, thank you so much. Ciao from Ashley. Ciao, ciao. Okay, this is for everyone that picked pile 3. And the question is, what's it going to be like when you see each other the next time, when you meet up again? What's it going to be like when you meet up again? What's it going to be like when you meet up again? So this is for everyone in pile 3. So let's choose the cards. Very strong thing tonight. On all the readings, very strong theme, but very different energies. Ooh, oh, let's have a look here. Okay, so we've got the Rain card, we've got Secret Sex. Wow, we've got a lot of card duplication here. We've got the Star of Hope, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, got the Queen of Swords. We've got 2 extra cards. We've got Divine Timing. Love that. We've got Judgment, and we've got Looking Online. Okay. So what's it going to be like? I feel overall there's some beautiful divine timing here with this lovely shooting star. If you guys have not been in a or seen each other for a while, I feel like the universe is overseeing this. Okay. Excuse me. I do yawn sometimes during my my readings. I believe it's my spirit friends are around me. So I do feel like there's some divine time in it. It's almost like, for some of you, be like, well, I've waited this long, I thought it would never happen, and then it happens, which is really great. Okay. And it's a 1 in a million chance when you do meet up again. It really, really is. And I do see a lot of hope coming out of this meeting, you know, this meet up. I do see like a lot of hope. I feel like you're going to feel optimistic after this meeting. I feel also there is a sense of sadness, of what you've shared, or maybe a sense of sadness of what you've seen online during your time of no contact or whatever it is, okay? And this might be expressed in the meeting. It might, you know, when you see someone, say like you've seen something online, when you see someone, it can hit home a little bit harder. There might be even some expression from some of you where they actually ask you, or you ask them, you know, why did you post X, Y, and Z? It might be that. But I see some conflict here. It doesn't mean that you're gonna have an argument or anything like that. But I do see some sort of more angry cards here. So I see the Queen of Swords next to the Judgment. So this could be your energy here, I feel. Sometimes it can, you know, depending on the gender, you can switch up the genders, but I feel like you're not fully open to receive what they want to say. And I feel with the Secret Sex card, I don't know, you might feel like they've approached you in the wrong way, for some of you. I don't think that's intentional if they have. There's quite a nice energy here that, like I said, it's quite a divine timing. So it might be that you're pushed together. I feel like you want the truth. You want the truth here. You want everything out in the open. You want to know what's what. And I feel like unless you get that, you're not going to be happy. But I don't think it's going to happen in this meetup. Tell me how this meetup comes about, please, when you see each other again. How does that happen, please, when you see each other again? How does that happen, please, when you see each other again? Oh, whoa. Oh my God, I have never seen these cards together. The Devil, the Narcissist, and the Death card. Wow. Wow. As I said, there's some heavy energies here. Now, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean it's unpleasant when you meet up. Okay? I just feel like it's not that it's unpleasant. On the contrary, I feel it's, as I said, with these cards in the middle, I feel it's quite positive. But I just feel like you guys have got some heavy energies together, in that there's some, I feel like there's maybe some deep psychological stuff that you guys need to sort out. Okay, and maybe this meeting will not be the time to do it. So we've got the Devil energy, and what it means, especially with the Secret Sex, okay, it's kind of the relationship was toxic or codependent or unhealthy in some way, or maybe there was some obsession or addiction to each other, that sort of thing, and a very heavy lust-based energy here as well. It could be that you were having an affair, or you were cheating by being together, or one of you were cheating. It could be that sort of scenario, or there was a sexual energy in your connection that was difficult to manage from either side, okay? But the Devil energy just does point, this is the heaviness around it. It does point to these sort of psychological maybe, or personality traits or behavior patterns that are quite hard to manage. Okay. And then we've got, coupled with that, we've got the Narcissist. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, so again, it's pointing to personality traits. It's pointing to personality traits. It's pointing to people that are acting selfish, or wanting to do things for themselves, not considering your needs, not maybe being able to see your perspective on things. So with the Devil, I mean, that's pretty heavy. That's pretty heavy. And do you know what? For a few seconds there, I've actually lost the train of the question of where I am. I'm so shocked by these cards. So if you could just give me a few seconds just to retrack where I was with this. I don't think it really matters so much because they're so heavy cards, but let me just have a look here. So we do have the divine timing. We do have the truth card here. I can't remember. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I can't remember. It's completely vanished from my mind, but maybe it popped back. But nonetheless, with these cards, they are very kind of powerful cards here. So something here died, okay, in your connection. Or possibly, oh, I was asking how did this meeting come about? That's it. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So this person, I feel, can't not see you. Okay, they can't not be connected to you. And with the Death card, as I said, it could be that the relationship died between you. Now, normally with the Death card, it's kind of what we call an organic death, you know, when you grow apart and, you know, or the attraction dies for both of you, you know, it's kind of an organic thing that happens. But because the Devil and the Narcissist are next to the Death card, I don't think that was the case at all. It could be that some of you had the rug ripped out from underneath your feet by this person. And yet that is the very thing that is making them orchestrate to see you. It's the very thing. It's their addiction, their obsession. It's maybe even, I hate to say it, but some of you, they might have taken pleasure in the separation. Okay, and it's that maybe they want to come and see. They want to come and see how you're doing, you know, because they actually don't want you to be doing so great without them. But we do have this divine timing, which is very strange with these heavier cards here. So let's have a look. How come we've got the divine timing with the heavier cards? Maybe it's to put healing in here. How come we've got divine timing with the heavier cards? How come we've got divine timing with the heavier cards? Tell me what that's all about. Oh, my Lord of mercy. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So this has come out in every reading. So this one's come out in every reading, and the Knight of Cups. This person feels love for you. Okay, in their love language, they feel love for you. And this, I think this is when the divine timing comes in. So it kind of takes me back to all the stories I've got about movies and things like that, where sometimes you get bad men or bad people, all right, but it doesn't mean they don't have the capacity to love, even through maybe their bad behavior or their bad treatment, or, you know, through their own personality disorders or their own obsession, their own addictions, or their own selfishness. Doesn't mean they don't have the capacity to love. And I feel like the divine timing has come in because some of you had a very painful ending. And I feel like for many of you, there was a lot of confusion around the ending that you had, a very painful ending. And for many of you also, you had a view, a goal of a future with this person, very much like this card here. Like this beautiful card. It's like, if you can see that card there, you see, like if you throw that pentacle through that arch or that hoop, you kind of walk through into this beautiful world. This is like behind the arch, right? That's what it's been. That literally is what the tarot cards are about. You start here and you end up here. This is the 1, this is the 10. Look at that symmetry. Look at that pentacle in the sky. This is the beautiful home, happy life, happy abundance, and all the rest of it. And I feel like there was a sense of this for you too. And I feel like it's kind of one of those typical love stories where it's all done wrong. You know, it's all approached wrong. It's all carried out wrong. It's all wrong on so many levels, but it's just like so right in another way. And I just feel like that the divine timing has come in to heal what's gone wrong. Okay. So let me just see. I've never seen those three together. That is so off the chart powerful. That is so off the chart powerful. And this is why you're going to meet up again. This, and this. Oh my God, that's just crazy. These ones here, the death, the devil, the narcissist, and divine timing. Wow. Now, for some of you, I have to say this, okay? Won't apply to all of you. But for some of you, when I had an experience, an interdimensional experience, my special person then came into my 3D reality. And I feel like for some of you, this is almost like going through a dimensional portal for some of you, okay? If some of you can relate to that, like you have to go through this arch, right? You don't have a choice. Like you're going into the next dimension. You're going into the next parallel universe. I'm serious with this. I'm serious for some of you. It's very powerful. Okay, so let's see how this pans out. Okay. So let's see how this pans out. How does this pan out, please? I know what that one is. I'm going to put this one in the pack and I'm going to shuffle it up again. Okay, so how does this pan out, please? What happens after this meeting? This meet up? Oh my Lord, they're all upside down. How crazy is that? So we've got, just so that you know, we've got the Six of Wands, which is success. We've got the Tower moment, they're all in reverse mind. We've got the Hierophant, which is commitment. We've got the Backstabber in reverse. And we've got the Celebration in reverse. So we've got a real mixed bag here. So what happens after this? Some good and some bad stuff. There isn't a Tower moment. Or the thought or the possibility that there might have been a Tower moment is stopped. The backstabbing energy is stopped. So this is good. So the Tower moment, like the negative energy stop after this, after you meet up. Possibly there's very, very heavy cultural differences here. Very, very heavy in this card. Cultural differences, belief differences, coming from different countries, from some of you, different cultures, very, very heavy. For some of you, that will, I feel like that for some of you could possibly be overcome. However, what I'm not seeing is a true sense of celebration. The sense of celebration after this meetup is not present straight away. So by coming together, you kind of avoid maybe either of you falling into this kind of Tower moment negative spin. The positive is that some of the differences that you felt between you are no longer really a problem, but I can't see that you're in celebration mode, and I just want to find out why. Why are they not in celebration mode after this? Let's have a look. Why are they not in celebration mode after this? Let's have a look. Why are they not in celebration mode after this, please? Let's have a look. Why are they not in celebration mode after this? Okay. So we've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Queen of Wands. Oh, we've got the World card. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Balance, and we've got third party. So the reason why there isn't a massive sense of celebration, or let's say there's going to be a delayed sense of celebration with this, is because I just feel there's an awful lot to sort out still. We've still got third party situation for some of you to sort out these emotions and these feelings. All right, they might be you. There's still this sense of needing to balance everything, and we do get these big like energy dots, as it were, in this reading with your base chakra, this lust thing. So that could be a little bit out of balance here. We do get this energy of speed as well, you know, like, oh, I don't know, like maybe things just moved too fast when you met up again, that sort of thing, you know, and you're not sure. And I feel like you, female, in the connection is you're in a sense of adventure in your life at the moment, okay? Or if you're not at the moment, you're way to begin that sort of thing, this sort of sense of adventure, this kind of sense of wanting to take on the world, the sense of wanting to enjoy your life, the sense of, you know, really loving what you're doing and that sort of thing, okay? And we also have the World card here. So I feel like maybe for you or the female in this connection, you feel like possibly that you've learned a lot from this connection, or learned a lot from this period of life that you've had, this period that you've been through some sort of transition with this person, or during the time when you've known each other. And I feel like you've come to quite a sort of successful outcome in your own right. Doesn't mean you've got lots of money, doesn't mean that you've conquered everything, but there is a sense of completeness that you're coming to. And I feel like you're a way to move into a new cycle, which is a little bit freaky, because we've got this divine timing here, which is kind of, I said, like, some of you are going through this portal, right? You simply are. I feel like when you met this person, you went through a portal, and now you've got to go through another portal, with or without them, okay? And I feel like there's a kind of a rebirthing here, and I know that doesn't help a lot, but what would that mean to you? I feel like for some of you, when you meet this person again, you're in a very different space. You're in a very different space. You're in a much stronger space. I mean, not just much stronger. You've got, for some of you, you've got your own goals. You've got your own life going on. You've got some sort of command of your life again. Very much so. And I feel like maybe you're just not getting the clarity out of this connection that you want to. And this is maybe why it's got this kind of delayed success. And for some of you, it could be that this connection is quite hidden as well. Okay. I mean, it's quite a journey, this one. If it wasn't for the shooting star, I'd be like, oh my God, you know. There, as I said, this is the only reading out of all the readings where there seems to be a lot of things to overcome. And I don't mean just money, or the home, or the car, or holidays, or work, or logistics. You know, I've got to drive here. That I'm talking about your emotional relationship with each other. Okay, or personality traits. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. I just had third party come out again. Okay, so let me just see if I can just get a finalising card here. Let's have a look if I can just get finalised. This is so weird. This is so weird because on some things you're getting very positive. Like on some things you're getting like some negative things really stop after you meet up, which is fantastic. Like Like the tower moment doesn't happen, the stabbing in the back doesn't happen. I feel like there's going to be a stop of quite a lot of secrets, or the sort of the thing that's been separating you. I think there's just going to be more transparency. And then we've got this lovely wand energy, just sort of, just the initiation of this sort of design. I'm not saying that you don't fancy each other like crazy, but just the ability to reconnect with desire again. And then, but we've got this block for total bliss. For the total bliss, we've got this block. Now, for some of you, it could be a good thing in that the total bliss for the devil and the narcissist, okay, can be annihilation of somebody, okay, and it can be in excess. And because it's in reverse, maybe there's going to be some sort of balance come in. I feel you guys have got a bit of a long journey to go through to iron out the problems. And I don't think the problems, as I said, is sort of the home, the money, the car, whatever it is between you. I feel it's psychological kind of behaviors and patterns and things like that you've got to sort out. But I do see you quite strong here. And I do see a whole new cycle starting, but a really fresh new cycle. And I feel like you do feel very, very empowered with this. It's absolutely intriguing. It really is. So I'm going to finish up now, but I can't help but pick a couple more cards for you because the story is just fascinating. Let me just see more. Any more? Yeah. I feel like there is love here, or there's the opportunity for love here. And there's also the opportunity of celebration. And there is something very, very unique between you two. And there was this kind of, is it here? There is this sense of you, I just feel like you two could have so much. The happy home, the love, and all the rest of it. I just want to see who's manifesting this. But there's some chaos here, all right? I feel it's your special person. Who's manifesting the chaos, please? Who's manifesting the chaos, please? Who's manifesting the chaos, please? Well, what's really interesting about the message I've got here is that while you might be looking at your special person and thinking, well, they're the narcissist, they're the devil and all that sort of thing, it's actually suggesting that you are part and parcel of manifesting the chaos. There's something about your connection where there's a dynamic here. I don't know, there's a dynamic where you're both wanting to unlock each other's heart, and you're both wanting to, for some of you, act unethical. Or if one of you is acting unethical, the other one is allowing it. Okay? So there really is this sense here of the tarot is sort of saying that you both have a very big impact on each other to create this chaos. And I don't think the chaos is necessarily about being unfaithful or that sort of thing. It's about one of you or both of you don't like the energy or the approach or the dynamic of your relationship, or the personality traits within this relationship, because we've got this here, the narcissist personality traits, okay? But you probably don't realize it, but I think what it's saying is that you're both feeding into this. You're both feeding into this. So I think the really important question before we go, like I said, there are some good things coming out of this meetup. Okay. So how do they heal it? How do they heal it? I think the only way to heal it, I feel like they're saying there's a very heavy third party situation going on here with the King of Pentacles. He's probably, because the King is coming up to the third party, is probably feeling like that's part of their world and they're entitled to it. That could be sex, it could be something else. This is generally a sex card. Okay, it could be sexual addiction, could be online stuff. It could be flirting, or it could be just making their partners feel insecure. It could be undervaluing women, you know, like lack of equality and that sort of thing. So that sort of thing going on, or just a sort of like a bad attitude towards women in some way, shape, or form. So it's quite broad, but it is with females involved. And I feel like the cards are saying the only way to sort it out is when this king addresses their attitude with this third party situation. Okay, when they address that, there's a hope of healing. But as we said over here, that you do have an impact on each other where this is concerned, because perhaps you're putting love before, or not acting ethically, right, not acting in an ethical and moral way that can facilitate this sort of energy, the narcissist, the devil energy. Very worrying with the death energy. The death energy, I feel like, you know, is the ability to destroy. Okay, maybe not even intentionally. So with this meeting, there is hope. That's where we started. There's hope that comes out of this meeting. Okay. And let's go back to the beginning here. I think that's important because you'll know what the heavy stuff is. There's some hope that comes out of this meeting. There really, really is. And an opportunity to move forward. And this meetup will stop some of the stronger negative things, such as tower moments and feelings of backstabbing, to be finished with. Okay, but it's gonna not have a full sense of celebration for a while until some things are sorted out. Okay, there are a lot of things to sort out here, and you have to be aware of your own actions in this connection that might be facilitating this connection. All right, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't think I'll be doing extended because it's quite late now, but I really, really hope you enjoyed that. And do leave a comment, like, and subscribe if that worked for you. Okay, thank you so much. And it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.